So we have a little scenario with the chickens. Now that I have my garden hod, it is time to harvest this garlic. And if you're unsure when to harvest garlic, when the third bottom leaf dies, that's when you know that it is time. I planted these in about November and it's been about 9 months, and I'm really excited to harvest these to see how big the bulbs are. I did hardneck garlics this year. They are a little bit more hardier than the soft necks in the winter time, and even though we had a very mild winter, I'm really excited to see what they look like. I'm hoping that I didn't wait too long. As you can see that more than the bottom third leaves have died off. They are starting to die a little bit more than those, so I'm hoping that they still are okay. I don't see why they wouldn't be. The only issue that you will have if you wait too long to harvest your garlic is that the bulb is going to mature too much and then it's going to split, and we don't want that. But I did take really good care of these garlic this year compared to last year. Unfortunately, I completely forgot. I didn't water them as much as I should have, and I did not use fertilizer as I should have. This year I fertilized, I covered them. I hope I did all of the right things. So let's see what this garlic looks like. This is my first grow bag, and this one is going to be my music garlic. I only did 2 in this one, and I'm hoping that they did okay. When you put quite a few in a pot, they tend to compete for each other, so I'm hoping that they did all right. I know some of them have 4 in there. All right, let's see. Oh wow, look at that. That's really nice. It's crooked. I'm not 100% sure why it did that, but hey, I'm not complaining. That's pretty good size. Looks like, hey, this did it too. That looks pretty good too. It's not as big as the other one, but I am not complaining. Compared to last year's garlic harvest, this is really good. Moving on to the next one, let's see what this is. Duginsky garlic. I hope I said that right. Let's see what's underneath. There you go. Hey, that one is good too. This one's straight. Maybe just that particular garlic there grows wonky like that. Bringing you a little closer to the garlic so you can understand what I'm talking about, how the third leaf dies off and then you know when to harvest. So I have this one garlic here, and it's a little hard to see, but there is down here, there's a break here where the first leaf has died, and then here is the second one, there's a break here, and then here is the third leaf that has completely died back. And you want to wait till that third leaf completely dies back, and then you know it's ready to harvest. And I didn't take any of these leaf composts out. I left that in there, and it seems like it did okay. We did have a lot of fluctuation in the weather, so I think for me personally it was a good idea to leave that on. I had to go inside and get my hat. It's actually really warm out today and I was just getting too hot, so I had to shelter myself from the sun. But so far, the harvest of the garlic is going really well. I am very happy with the results that I have so far. You can see I still have garlic that I do need to harvest, but just had to take a break for a minute. As I'm harvesting this garlic, I can kind of smell a garlicky smell. I'm still having issues with my smell, unfortunately, and even my taste. It's been since January, and I was hoping by now I wouldn't have any more issues, but I can still smell a little bit of a hint of garlic as I'm pulling these out, and it's really nice. I've been really enjoying this. Let's see, this one is the Deerfield purple garlic. Let's see how well this one did. So far so good. This year's garlic harvest was phenomenal, especially compared to last year's harvest. I am really grateful with the harvest that we got, and Andrew and I talked about what we're going to do with the garlic. Of course, you can reinvest in this garlic and plant it and get another harvest next year. The reason why I say that is because when you're buying garlic, if you have not before or done garlic before, it can get quite pricey. You can spend up to 30 bucks for just a couple bulbs, and that just depends on what kind you get. These were hardnecks, so they were a little bit more pricier. So we plan on reinvesting these for the future to get more out of it. So that is definitely the goal of that. I do plan on saving some of these for a little bit of canning, but unfortunately I'm going to be buying most of my canning garlic from the store. It just is what it is. Hopefully in the next couple years, as we grow more, we won't be able to have to do that anymore. I hope as we keep growing garlic and we keep getting good harvest, that we won't have to keep buying garlic from the store. Now, garlic is cheap from the store, yes, but that's not the whole point of this. This is to be self-sustaining and be able to grow our own. So we have a little scenario with the chickens, and we discovered throughout the week that there may be an issue, and I'll show you guys so you kind of understand what I'm talking about. And it is a big issue. I'm really upset about this because we're not sure what we're gonna do. Come on, get back. They're trying to get out. Come on, shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Sometimes you gotta be quick. So our issue is, you can see this one here, the very colorful one, and then Paula there, and then of course Drewster the rooster. So we're thinking that Paula is now possibly a Paul, and that we haven't named this one yet, but we're thinking this one here is also a rooster. So you're probably asking me, why is it bad that you have possibly 3 roosters? Well, I'll tell you. Because when they get to a certain age, their egg-laying age, they are going to start competing. And we don't want these hens to be hurt in any way. And even the roosters will start fighting each other. So we really have to be careful with how many roosters that you have. From my research, 1 rooster up to even 30 hens, which is quite a bit. And we only have, we ordered 16, and out of the 16, 3 of them, 1 for sure rooster, and then 2 possible roosters. What do you guys think? What do you do to help you figure out what you have? Put in the comments below. We would really, really appreciate that. Well, alright everyone, now that the garlic is harvested and I updated you on the unfortunate events of our possible roosters and what's going on in that, I want to take the time to thank you guys so much for watching this video and taking the time out of your day. We really do appreciate that, and of course, as always, you can help us out by hitting that like, subscribe, and share button. It would really mean a lot to us. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.